New in movies for the week starting April 25th in Montreal. First up, we have Only Lovers Left Alive, the latest from indie auteur Jim Jarmusch.
What a drag.
Twilight, This Is Not. It's more of an existential vampire flick starring Tom Hiddleston and Tilda Swinton as creatures of the night with too much time on their hands. Jim Jarmusch is known for his deadpan humor and kind of quiet, dialogue-free movies. Not exactly free, but let's say there's not that much dialogue. What dialogue there is quite funny and amusing. Tom Hiddleston plays a kind of reclusive rocker huddled up in Detroit.
Could you smell it all the way from LA?
We're gonna have so much fun together.
And Tilda Swinton is more of a bookie, and she hangs out in Tangiers. They're lovers, and they've been around for centuries. They're vampires, of course. She comes for a visit when she worries that he's getting into a bit of a funk, and they hang out in Detroit. Not that much happens, but it's quite amusing. It's beautifully shot, and it's classic Jarmusch. 34 years into his career, he's still got it. Next up, on a more serious note, is Railway Man. It's a serious war drama starring Colin Firth as a British Army officer who is still traumatized by brutal treatment he suffered at the hands of the Japanese during World War II, working on the railroad, of course, as per the title.
Man, I've seen it, but he's a mess. I want to know what happened to Eric. I don't believe in this code of silence that you have.
War leaves a mark.
Nicole Kidman plays his sensitive wife, Patty, who helps him come to terms with the ordeal in a sort of underdeveloped role. Jeremy Irvine plays his younger self, and Stellan Skarsgård is his old army buddy who is kind of helping him along the way. A little too serious, a little predictable, and a bit Hollywood in its treatment of wartime and the kind of issues that come along with it, but a solid film nonetheless. Next up is Journey to Portugal. That's more on the indie or art house circuit. It's playing at Cinema du Parc. It's every traveler's nightmare. It tells the story of a Ukrainian woman who's detained at Portuguese customs when she arrives at the airport.
Vous allez faire quoi, ma femme?
Por favor, diga a essa senhora que ela deverá voltar para o país dela.
Sua mulher estava a enjeitar-se.
Enlevez-moi ces menottes! Je suis médecin et je dois voir ma femme.
Не понимаю. Comprends pas.
It's very stylized in terms of the cinematography, and just a kind of very interesting take on the issue, almost kind of fantasy-like at times. There's stunning visuals, as I said, and it's part of the Latin American Film Festival ongoing at Cinema du Parc. On the repertory circuit, we've got a classic, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, by Italian master Sergio Leone. It stars Clint Eastwood as the good, Eli Wallach as the ugly. It's got a soundtrack by Ennio Morricone. What more could you ask for?